Ever notice how ads always pop up at the worst moments? When the killer's identity is about to be revealed. During that perfect meditation flow. On Amazon Music, we believe in keeping you in the moment. That's why we've got millions of ad-free podcast episodes, so you can stay completely immersed in every story, every reveal, every breath. Download the Amazon Music app and start listening to your favorite podcasts ad-free, included with Prime.
This is the Washington Times front page for Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Israel dramatically escalated its war on Hamas with a stunning airstrike on the terrorist group's political leadership in Qatar. Mike Glenn reports the group's top figures, who survived the strike that killed 5 lower-ranked officials and 1 Qatari security officer, were gathered in Doha to consider a U.S. ceasefire proposal for the Gaza Strip. The attack angered Qatar, which hosts thousands of U.S. troops. Qatar condemned what it referred to as a flagrant violation of all international laws and norms. Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates also promised their support to Qatar. President Trump has accused pharmaceutical companies of intentionally concealing dangerous side effects when marketing their drugs on TV and social media. Jeff Murdoch reports the president sent roughly 100 cease and desist letters and thousands of warning letters to companies about their advertising. He also granted broad authority to Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Food and Drug Administration Commissioner Marty Makary to rein in the companies and their social media influencers. Among the measures pharmaceutical companies can take are increasing the amount of information about risks associated with the medicine in advertisements and actions to ensure truthful and non-misleading information in direct-to-consumer prescription drug advertisements. The contents of Jeffrey Epstein's address book that was seized by the FBI have been posted online by a House committee. Susan Ferricchio reports the address book served as a source of potential witnesses in his criminal investigation, and it's among the material the government is slowly releasing to the public through the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee. The contents listed the work and personal phone numbers, car phone numbers, fax numbers, email addresses, and home and business addresses of royalty and aristocrats from around the world, including the Kennedys and Trumps, governors, entertainment stars, and some of the wealthiest people in the United States and abroad. None of the people listed in Epstein's address book are implicated or charged with any wrongdoing. Across China, tens of thousands of people tagged as troublemakers are barred from leaving their province and sometimes even their homes by the world's largest digital surveillance apparatus. The Associated Press reports most of the technology to do that came from companies in the United States. Over the past quarter century, American tech companies to a large degree designed and built China's surveillance state, playing a far greater role in enabling human rights abuses than previously known. They sold billions of dollars of technology to the Chinese police, government, and surveillance companies, despite repeated warnings from Congress and in the media that such tools were being used to quash dissent and target minorities. And finally, Stephen Dinan highlights angel moms, those women who have lost children to illegal immigrant crime. One of those women, Mary Ann Mendoza, is the founder of the group Angel Families. She lost her son Brandon, who was driving home from his job as a police officer in Arizona, when an illegal immigrant who was driving drunk crashed into him. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.